Alright, this is a Kawasaki mule. It's 2005 mule 310. Appears to be in pretty good condition. However, this thing falls out of gear. So we're gonna try and fix that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's this part in the transmission. Sometimes it's called the shift dog. Basically, it slides the gears over, wears these down, and when they get worn down, they don't like to stay in gear. Take out the transmission and replace this. Alright, while I'm here, I'm just going to check the oil. We're going to change it anyways. And we might have to remove some of the clutches under the cover. Alright, I'm going to have to remove this exhaust manifold. I'm just going straight to the vice grips. Alright, and here's the other one. That's going to take some work. Shock's in the way. And now I'm going to remove the linkages back here, and basically what I'm going to do, when I remove them, I'm going to make a mark to line up the position, and I'm going to do that with all the linkages. So basically I got all the linkages disconnected. Now we're going to be removing the drive axles. Alright, so now that we got the wheel removed, we are going to pop off this cap right here. Pull out this here cotter pin. We're going to use an 1 16" socket to remove this nut. Now we're going to take off the brake hub. Boom! You don't want to lose this spacer. Now we want to remove this hub by taking 4 14mm bolts out. Alright, now we got to remove this parking brake lever. It's 1 cotter pin. Alright, now we gotta disconnect this brake line, pull off this rotor thing, and then we just gotta unbolt these 4 bolts, and then this whole thing should just pretty much fall off. To get the transmission out, we need to take this plastic off, this piece of metal back here, and in order to do that, we gotta take the primary clutch out. To do that, you're gonna need this thing. They're like 20 bucks off of Amazon. Okay, so the name of the game is you do not want to lose these thrust washers. So basically, you're gonna have to remove this shaft. Be attentive, make sure nothing falls out. Okay, this is for the differential in the 4-wheel drive. All you want to do is just slide that over, okay? This is the part we're after right here. There is a thrust washer that sits on it like this. You do not want to lose track of these, alright? So, you know, this one doesn't look like it's in terrible condition. However, it is worn, and I haven't looked at the other side yet. So, and remember how I was telling you about a ball? There's that ball. You lose that ball, game over. It's easy to put it in. You just pop this bolt out, drop the ball in there, put the bolt in. So I'm gonna take that bolt out now. Alright, there's a pin right here. You need to take the pin out. You want to be very gentle. You do not want to mar up this pin. Everything in here is pretty delicate, so just, you know, don't mess up. Alright guys, this sleeve right here, this will come off, okay? You don't want to lose this. This is crucial to its shifting. There it goes. Alright guys, here's your problem. You see how that's worn down like that compared to this one? Now remember, these things, they're polarized. Alright, they have to go in a special way. You'll see there's longer pins on this side, which are also worn down. And then there's your shorter pins. Your shorter pins go facing down, and then your thrust washer goes over that. So, there you go. Alright guys, shorter pins facing down. I'm lubricating it. You know, you don't want to be putting this stuff in dry. So, just fucking do this. There we go. Looks good, looks good. Alright. Next is this little dowel right here. This goes on your shifter. Alright, got the new part in. Got the shifting mechanism in. Everything that's supposed to be in there is in there. I've got the thrust washer on there. Well, it was on there. Now I'm going to proceed to install the 4-wheel drive engagement stuff. Of course, my thrust washer fell off again.
Thrust washer. Boom. There it is. Should shift if we loosen up the ball that I showed you guys how to install. Should be able to just loosen that up and then manually shift it over, make sure everything's working as it should. Of course, my fingers are super slippery. Ah, there we go. Alright, there it is. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, probably can, but it's shifted. There's neutral, there's forwards, so you're in forwards right now. There's neutral, and reverse. And everything works good. Alright, we're off to a good start here on the reassembly.
Alright, now using a clean razor blade, I'm just going to scrape off this existing gasket material because these cases aren't interference fit. So basically the gasket maker just adds extra protection. Alright, now that the gasket maker's gone, I'm going to use some xylene to remove any any junk on there. So you don't need a whole bunch of it. You just kind of apply it, thinly. Now see, you should just have like just a little bit kind of squish out, and that's how you know you're making a seal, Alright, now it's time for reassembly. So basically, this is how this works. Anything that needs to get greased, gets greased. Anything that needs anti-seize, gets anti-seize. Anything that needs to be Loctited, gets Loctited. Anything that needs to get silicone, gets silicone, Doing a full fluid flush on it. Got a new oil filter. There's part number on it. Got new spark plugs. Part number on them. Air filters are already cleaned. So they're good to go. Got the oil, the necessary oils from the service manual 1030 and SAE 90, which is for the transmission and the engine. So yeah, I think we're ready to rock and roll.